right, we should be going here after some technical issues. Technology and I are not the best of friends. We're in the top of the third, and there's a hit-and-go situation there. Dominic D'Angelo with you on a Friday evening. Now this game was scheduled to start at 4:30, and it actually started about right on time, but because of technology issues and just other things that I can't stand to deal with, we had to sort of reset everything and get stuff reset, all ready to go here. So we should be going, as that is an awkward swing there, a strikeout of the Green Bay East shortstop Tyler Boder. 3-0 Tritons. They put up a 3 spot in the second inning. And there is currently 2 outs in the top of the third inning. Man on first. That is Ty Phillips over at first base. Jackson Spetcher is the pitcher on the mound for the Tritons. He has not surrendered a run yet. And a couple good innings of work. Going to check on the runner over at first, and Phillips still safe over there. Player batting is Frank Badillo-Byer, the center fielder for the Cats of Green Bay East. Tritons lead at 3-0. Here's the pitch from Spetcher inside for a ball. So we should be going here. I'm kind of like making sure everything is working properly here. We should be going, I believe. At least that's what the hope is here. That pitch was last inside. So we're trying to make sure everything is still going to be fixed up here, and then we should be all set, ready to go for the rest of this game. As there is a walk to the center fielder, Frank Badillo-Byer. That's going to bring up the third man in the order, Larson Parks, and there's going to be a quick mound visit between the catcher, Donatello Badalamenti, and Jackson Spetcher on the mound. So Tritons lead at 3-0, put up a 3 spot in the last half inning. 2 outs currently. In the top of the third and the away half of the third. Man on first. Here's the pitcher for the Cats, Larson Parks. He walked his first time up. That was back in the first inning. Pitch inside is down low. 2 balls. No strikes. We got kind of a lot happening up here in the press box as the sun is starting to peek out a little bit. There is a called strike on the outside edge. Tritons coming to this one 10-3. Green Bay East 1-10. It's been a rough go at it for them, but any given day at the ballpark, anything can happen. There's a ground ball, first base side, and Spetcher dropped it. It's going to go down as an error. Would have had an easy play, but Parks will be safe over at first.
Andy Willis.
So Parks will be safe over at first. That'll bring up the right fielder, Andy Willis, who grounded out to the shortstop, Triton shortstop, Landon Lozier, the first time up it back in the first. So the bases are now loaded for Green Bay East, trying to put some damage into this score. 2 outs, top of the third inning, 3-0 Tritons. That could change quickly, one swing of the bat. Pitch from Spetcher is outside. Good pick from Badalamenti, who's playing catcher today. Brady LaViolette is not starting. Badalamenti, a very versatile player. Obviously plays some first, plays some third. He's playing catcher today. He pitches a little bit. He does everything, and he's currently Catching a pretty good game from Spectra. That could change very quickly, however. Bases loaded. That strike just misses. They're going to be called a ball. So 3-1 the count, hitter's count for Andy Willis. Here's the pitch. Down low, he walked him, and he walked in a run. So it's now 3-1 Tritons. And there's going to be another mound visit. We'll see what head coach Jared Barker wants to do here. If there's going to be a change, it looks like there might be. There is action in the Triton bullpen right now. I think they're going to end up making the switch. So 3-1, bases loaded. They remain loaded as the pitcher for the Triton Spectre just walked in a run. 2 outs in the top of the third. Now the batter is going to be Vance Deckerser, the catcher. Or DeKaiser, that's my mistake there. Vance DeKaiser, the catcher. Bases loaded, big at bat here. First pitch is in for a strike on the outside edge. Two outs, top of the third. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul, way out of play. It's a souvenir for somebody. 0-2 the count. This would be a big strikeout they can get out of this inning with leaving them stranded. Spectra's ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Or no, fouled back. So they'll do it again. Still 0-2 on the count. Spectra receives the signal. He's ready. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on, high, pop, fly. Who's going to get it? There's about 3 different Tritons in the area. It's going to be the shortstop, Lozier, to make the catch and end the inning. So that's going to do it for the cat half of the third inning. Tritons will be up to bat right after this. You're listening to Notre Dame Baseball on the Notre Dame Triton Sports Network Radio. So we welcome you back, Harold Neville Park, here on the campus of Notre Dame Academy. Dominic D'Angelo with you on a Friday going into the evening now on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So to all of you who celebrate, hope you're having a great one. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time with us here at the ballpark. 3-1 Tritons, bottom of the third inning coming up. Tritons coming to this one 10-3, 6-3 in conference play. They had a 6-game winning streak going before their last game, an 8-2 loss against Preble. That game was at Preble. That snapped a pretty good run the Tritons had going there. They play a massive doubleheader at De Pere tomorrow. De Pere is leading the FRCC, a 9-1 conference record for the Redbirds. So this one, you can't be looking too far ahead, otherwise you're going to slip up, and they almost did there. Notre Dame did, left the bases loaded in the last half inning. Christian Collins will be the batter, the center fielder, to lead things off in the bottom half of the third. Collins flew out to center field his last time up. That was back in the first inning. And he will be facing off against Parks, who's the starting pitcher right now. So here comes the first pitch. Check swing, a called strike. Collins, the standout sophomore, has gotten a lot more playing time as starting center fielder today. Swings at that one, rolling back to the pitcher, and an easy flip over to first for the first out. That'll bring up Donatello Badalamante, the catcher today, batting cleanup. Usually bats in the middle of the order, 3 or 4 usually, batting fourth today. Very versatile player for this Tritons team. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung and high fly ball back into left field. Playable for Ty Phillips, who's out in left field today. Makes the catch, and they're quickly 2 down in the third. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Drew Sadinsky. Sadinsky, another sophomore. Last time I was here and we had something running. Thank God we got something going right now. Sadinsky hit a home run, a 2-run bomb. And he almost got hit there, pitch way inside, taken for a ball. That one ripped down the left field line, fair ball. See if he's going to go 2 here. He is going to hold up at first. Phillips got a good cutoff on it. A long single for the third baseman, and that'll bring up Deuce Musial, who's playing left field today. Normally a starting pitcher. He's playing out in left field. He's got a man on first to work with. First pitch to him is in for a strike. We got these fancy graphics here. Shout out to my buddy Chris Lehrman for hooking us up with these graphics here. Still working on getting a camera, then we can really elevate stuff going here. Ball 2 is dropped by the catcher. Here's the pitch to Musial, in for a strike. 1-1 the count. Breaking ball down low, away for a ball. Or actually, that's a called strike 3. My mistake. Called strike 3, so Musial strikes out looking. And that's going to do it for the third inning. No runs for the Tritons. They gave up a run in that last inning. They now lead it by 2 as we head to the top of the fourth. Season starting to get into the home stretch, winding down. As I mentioned, Tritons have a big doubleheader at De Pere tomorrow. It's a busy couple of days around these parts. There's doubleheaders tomorrow. There's all sorts of other things going on. Girls soccer played a game last night. You got JV, who is at Ashwaubenon, I believe, today. And then to top it all off, you got some other major school events going on. You got prom, or I believe we call it Academy Ball here. That's happening tomorrow night. That's happening over the weekend. And on top of that, school year is coming up to pretty close to an end in the next couple of weeks here. So you got to think about all these athletes have to think about finals and everything that goes along with that. All sorts of stuff. It's a busy time of year as we get into the month of May. So Jackson Spetcher will be back out there for another inning of work. He's got a 2-run lead to work with as we're in the top of the fourth inning. Just about set to go. Leading off this inning is going to be going to be Max Rodemaker, number
Top of the fourth for
6, it looks like over there.
number 16, Max Rodemaker.
Max Rodemaker will be leading things off, left-handed batter against the right-handed Spetcher. First pitch is in for a strike. So 0-1 the count. Second pitch in for a ball, 1-1 the count. Still no defensive changes for the Tritons. That's always something to kind of keep an eye on as the evening gets deeper. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Spetcher. He deals down low, ball 2, 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch, big swing and a miss, 2-2, evened up the count. Spetcher's ready, here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball back into the trees over by the Notre Dame dugout. Down the third baseline, staying alive. 2-2 still to count. No one on, no one out. Top of the fourth inning. There's a swing and another foul back. Maybe try to check his swing a little bit there.
Yeah, this is what they had at Southwest. I think they still might have it there. Of course, they're tearing that whole thing down.
2-2. He's fouled back the last two pitches. Spetcher's ready and he deals. Up high, ball 3.
Never announced until I came over with Andy.
Full count now. Here's the pitch down low, and he walked him. A man on first to lead off the top of the fourth.
Isaac Herman.
That's going to bring up Isaac Herman, the first baseman. Righty-righty matchup here. And we may have a pitching change. There is action over in the bullpen. And it looks like Coach Barker's going to make the switch. Believe that's Aaron Hayroth coming out of the bullpen. Spetcher's day appears to be done. We're currently having a mound visit. Hayroth has walked into the batter's box. Looks like he's going to be all set, ready to go, and there's going to be a change. See who for. I think that is... See what they do here. Hayroth's got a catcher's hat on. And I think it's going to be Eli Conaher. It'll be Conaher pitching in a relief appearance, so we'll see where they decide to stick Spetcher. Montalamente still behind the dish right now as Conaher starts to get warm. So while he gets things warmed up, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Notre Dame Baseball on the Triton Sports Network Radio, the official home of the Notre Dame Tritons. We welcome you back, Harold Neville Park, here on the campus of Notre Dame Academy. 3-1 Tritons. They lead it in the top of the fourth. New pitcher on the mound is Eli Conacher. And his first assignment will be the first baseman. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1, man on first. So 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Quickly 0-2. With nobody out. Man on first. Tritons lead it 3-1. Playing a game before a big doubleheader at De Pere tomorrow. Pitch is swung on into left field, dropping quickly, and it falls in between the left fielder Musial and the shortstop Lozier. Made a diving attempt at it. That'll be a single. And now 2 men on, nobody out. And that's going to bring up Ty Phillips. So Isaac Herman with a single, long single, or a short single, I should say. So 2 men on for Connor. A big swing and a miss from Phillips, who's made a couple of nice plays out in left field. Tried to get a hold of a couple baseballs and sent him into deep left. Phillips made a couple nice catches earlier in this game. Pitch from Conacher shows bunt. Does Phillips. Throw it back to second is not in time. Mente tried to pick him off over at second. Nothing doing there. Tritons playing pretty deep as far as infielders are concerned. Now they back out to straight up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Phillips is retired. That'll bring up Carson Saldana, who's playing second base right now for the Cats. Looking to drive in a couple of runs if he can get a hold of one here. Here's the pitch. Swing, fly ball out of play. As the clouds start to creep back in. It was raining earlier today, this morning. Maybe some question whether we could play baseball today. They put the tarp out on the turf, so we're able to play. That pitch misses upstairs for a ball. We got Sladanya in the batter's box. Conacher on the mound. 2 men on first and second. Swing and a ground ball. Sadinski charges it. They will not get the double play, but they will get the out at second. So a man on third and a man on first. Runners at the corners. As we go back to the top of the order, and Tyler Border, who is the shortstop for the Cats. As Conacher is now facing some traffic on the base paths. First pitch, runner goes. They're going to try to steal home. Here's the throw home, not in time. 1 run comes in to score. So they went with a double steal. Man on second. 1 run came in to score. It's now 2-3. We'll fix that there. If you heard a door slamming, that was I guess you can call him my boss if you want to. The athletic director, Mr. Koenig, stopping by. Pitch down low for a ball. There's not a man on third, so I got to fix that. Man on second, nobody on first. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, misses, just misses. Porter was a strikeout victim his last time up. Pitch from Conaher, swung on, fouled back.
Yeah. Well, he's DH, so.
They get bat here, a one-run game. Tritons and Cats from Harold Neville Park here on the campus of Notre Dame Academy. Here's the pitch outside, misses for a ball. Porter with a good eye in the last couple of pitches. Here's the pitch, outside, a walk. So now we're starting to run into a little bit of traffic on the base paths. 2 men on, and up to the plate walks Frank Badillo-Beyer.
Frank Badillo-Beyer.
2 outs in the inning. Conaher looking for the third. First pitch misses upstairs. 2 men on, 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Swing, high fly ball, a pop-up. Lozier calling for it to put the fire out in the fourth.
So as we go to the bottom of the fourth.
3-2. Things are getting a little bit closer. Tritons coming up to bat. You're listening to Notre Dame Baseball on the official Notre Dame Triton Sports Network. We welcome you back live to Harold Neville Park here on the campus of Notre Dame Academy. Dominic D'Angelo with you on a Friday evening. Tritons and Cats going at it. Notre Dame, Green Bay East. Leading off the bottom of the fourth for Notre Dame will be the designated hitter, Noah Smits. Wearing number 5. Tritons in their blue uniforms today. Blue top, white pants, green numbers and letters. Cats in their black jerseys, white pants, red numbers and letters. So Noah Smits will lead things off playing DH today. Number 5 for this Triton squad, looking to add a little bit of insurance. Things have tightened up. And the last little bit, couple of walks, some good base running has tightened things up significantly. Smits in the batter's box. First pitch to him is outside for a called strike. 0-1 on the batter, Smits. Right-handed batter against a right-handed pitcher. Fastball down low is a called strike 2. 0-2 the count on Smits. Here's the pitch. Swing fouled back into the fence. Infield playing straight up. Around the diamond they go Dykstra at the catcher, Herman at first, Ladanya at second, Border at short, Anderson at third. Ball down low is a dropped ball, so 1-2 the count. Ty Phillips is in left field. Frank Badillo-Beyer is in center. And over in right is Andy Willis. There's a pitch down low for a ball. Smith's ready. Here's the pitch. Down low, another drop ball by Dykser. So the count is now full at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Missed outside, pretty close to hitting him. Smith will settle for a walk. Then he'll bring up Zach Lemieux playing first base today. Number 34, big lefty. Man on first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch down low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Smith just drew up a walk. Next pitch to him inside, almost hit him, had to get out of the way. 2-0 the count on the Triton first baseman. Pitch is inside for a strike. 2-1 the count on Lemieux. So Lemieux ready, man on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, ball inside, and a slide made by Smith. He steals a bag. That was ball 3 to Lemieux that time, so a full count. Or 3 balls and only 1 strike. He's had a good eye at this at bat. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch outside. Called strike on the outside corner. Runners now down at second base. That's Smith's in scoring position for Lemieux. Pitch to him, swung on, fouled back. So now it's a full count, 3-2. I was just a pitch early. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch down low. Ball 4. So Lemieux draws a walk. Had to wait a moment before the call. But 2 straight walks for the Tritons. Cole Magnuson is now the batter playing right field, number 9 hitter. Showing bunt. Pops up the bunt. Runners will advance. Magnuson will be out at first. That's a pretty impressive play there from the first baseman, Herman. That's a good bunt. Advances the runners. So now 2 runners in scoring position. We go back to the top of the order. Landon Lozier. So here's Lozier. Starting shortstop, takes first pitch for a strike. Owen Weary, the second baseman, is on deck. Lozier looking to put some more runs on the board. Here's a pitch to him. Breaking ball is in for a ball. Pitch, high, pop, fly. See who's going to get it. It's going to be the shortstop Boulder for out number 2. Owen Weary will now be the batter. Second baseman, 2 men on, 2 men out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Weary looking to do some damage. There's a big hole up the middle of the infield. If he can force one back up the middle, you got to think that's got to be 2 runs, you would imagine. Ball outside. Pitch upstairs, misses. So Weary re-digs in. Here's the pitch to him. Called strike. Evens up the count 2-2. This would be a big strikeout. They get out of this with no damage done. Ball upstairs, full count, 3-2. The 3-2 to Weary. Swung on and missed. And that's going to do it for the fourth inning. Tritons leave two stranded. No additional runs. We'll go to the top of the fifth inning. Right after this, you're listening to Notre Dame Baseball on the official Notre Dame radio network of the Notre Dame Tritons. Welcome back, top of the fifth inning, just about to get underway. 3-2 ball game. Larson Parks will be the batter to lead things off. Parks was the starter today for Green Bay East. He will be the leadoff man here in the fifth against Eli Conacher. Right-handed batter against right-handed pitcher. Swing and a miss for strike one. Conacher is ready. Here's the pitch. Another big swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there. Quickly 0-2 on Parks. Chokes up on his bat. Very pro-like style. Swings and sends one high in foul territory. Sadinsky giving chase, and he will not make the catch. That will drop foul. Made the business decision to not go crashing into the fence like Derek Jeter, but valiant effort there. Still 0-2 on Parks. Here's Conacher with the pitch. Swing, ground ball, foul. Parks will get the dirt out of his cleats and dig back in. Still 0-2. Parks once again chokes up on his bat. Here's the pitch. Outside. Just misses. That'd be ball one. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. A strikeout for out number one. Parks is retired. One down in the fifth. That'll bring up Andy Willis, the right fielder. Walked his last time up. That was in the third inning. Willis, a lefty against a right-handed pitcher, in Conacher, breaking balls in for strike one. Conacher's ready. Here's the pitch. Check swing. And a called strike two. 0-2. Once again, Conacher getting ahead in the count. Looking for two consecutive strikeouts here. He's ready. Here he deals. Swing and a check swing, ground ball. Sajinski charges it. Tough play, but he almost made it. Willis beat out the throw. It'll be an infield single.
Vance DeKaiser.
That'll bring up Vance DeKaiser, the catcher, with a man on first and one out. That was a tough play. It was a slow ground ball to the third base side. Conaher's pitch is swung on, fouled back. That's going to be over the press box. Out of play. Man on first, Conaher takes a peek over at him. Now he fires the pitch, ground ball, first base side. That'll go foul. So 0-2 once again. 3 straight batters that have faced 0-2 holes. Willis standing over at first base, had an infield single just a moment ago. Willis, another one, or I'm sorry, DeKaiser, another one who chokes up on the back. Ground ball to the shortstop. Lozier, bare hand throw is in time. What a play. They don't get the double play, but that was still pretty impressive from the shortstop. Bare hand throw. Throws a strike over to Lemieux, and that'll be out number 2. That'll bring up Brady Anderson. Here is the pitch from Conaher. Called strike 1. Man on second. 2 men out. The pitch. Swing, and that gonna get down. It sure will. A base hit. Maybe an extra base hit. This game is now tied. 3 apiece. An RBI double for Anderson.
Isaac Herman.
So now things are tied up with 2 men out. That'll bring up Isaac Herman, the first baseman. Swinging a ground ball. Lozier's got it. Fires to first in time to end the away half of the first. So things are all tied up. 3 apiece. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Where leading off for the Tritons is going to be, I believe, Christian Collins. And that is, we will be in the bottom of the 5th. And Collins, the center fielder, is going to lead things off. 3-3 ball game. Like I said at the top, which no one could hear because of technical issues, any given day when it comes to baseball, you never know what you're going to see at the ballpark on any given day. And today we've got a 10-3 team in Notre Dame facing a 1-10 team in the Cats. And we've got a tie ball game through 4.5. Pitcher on the mound is going to be Ty Phillips. Phillips was playing left field previously to start this game. He will be on the mound pitching. Christian Collins will be the leadoff man, trying to get a rally going for the Tritons in a tie ball game, 3 apiece. So Phillips will be the new pitcher for the Cats. Collins will lead things off. It'll be a righty-lefty matchup. Collins a left-handed batter. Phillips a right-handed pitcher. So We're about to get things set to go. Just watching warm-ups. Looks like Phillips is going to throw a lot of breaking pitches. Got a pretty good spin on what looks to be maybe a slider.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for Notre Dame, Christian Collins.
Christian Collins, center fielder, will lead things off. Collins grounded back to the pitcher his last time up. That was in the third. Lead things off in the fifth. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. See what he does here. Fouls one back. 1-1 the count. 3-3 ball game. Bottom of the fifth inning. Dominic D'Angelo with you. It is approaching the 6 o'clock hour Central Time. 3-3 game. Tritons and Cats. There's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back right into the fence. 1-2 the count. Feel maybe the momentum is with Green Bay East a little bit. They're barking out of the bullpen and out of the dugout. Breaking pitch outside misses. 2-2 the count, evened up. 2-2 to Collins. Swing and a ground ball right side. That'll be picked up and a play made by Saldana, the second baseman. So Collins is retired. And then I'll bring up Donatello Badalamante, the catcher. Cleanup hitter. I give you some math here. There you go. So ground out to the second baseman, Saldana. And Badalamante will come up looking to give his team a big-time swing. If he can maybe get a hold of one. First pitch is outside for a ball. Second pitch is also down low. 2-0 on the Triton catcher. That's where Badalamante started today at the catcher position. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Pitch is way outside. Goes behind Badalamante. Make the count 3-1. 3-1 count to the Triton catcher. Phillips deals the pitch. Down low, ball 4, and a pretty far bat flip as Badalamante takes his base down at first. So one down. So one down, one man on. There'll be a courtesy runner. Avery Duncan will be over at first base. A little bit more speed. Drew Sadinsky, the third baseman, singled his last time up. Hit a home run in his last game, in their last game that I was here for a couple of weeks ago. Check on Duncan over at first. Duncan has already stolen a base. He scored a run in this game. So Phillips has to be aware of that. He goes here. Throw down to second is not in time. No tag made. So Duncan steals a base. Sadinsky's ready. Here comes the pitch. Duncan goes again. He's going to try to steal third, and the ball gets away into left field. Duncan's going to come in and score a run. Some speedy base running from Avery Duncan. The courtesy runner gives Notre Dame the lead. It's now 4-3 with one man out, nobody on now for Drew Sadinsky, the third baseman. Wearing number 10, facing Phillips, swings and fouls one out of play.
So Mike won't call Bill by his no-walk name, will he? I don't know. Damn it, Harrington.
Phillips ready, he deals upstairs, and a nice catch is made. That pitch was hitting straight for the home plate umpire. A good catch made by the catcher. So Sadinsky ready, and a hitter's count. Down low, there is a strike. Sadinsky thought it was ball 4. He was ready to chuck his bat. Now the count is full. Here's the pitch from Phillips. Swing and a miss. Or no, I think he actually got a piece of it. He fouled it back. So Sadinsky stays alive. Still 3-2 the count. Swings and hits one high and deep. Left field playable. Wynn took it for a second, but the catch is made. Sadinsky is retired.
Usual.
Deuce Musial will now be the batter, playing left field today. Normally a starting pitcher and a pretty good one. When he's out and left today, struck out looking his last time up. Here's a pitch from Phillips, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Oh, 1 the count on the left fielder Musial. Another breaking ball hit, driven to left field, and a play is going to be dropped. That goes down as an error. Musial is aboard, and Noah Smits went out bat with a man on first. Smits the DH. Walked his last time up. See what he can do here. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Pitch, swing, and a miss from Smits. 1-1 the count, evened up on the Triton designated hitter. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 the count now on Smits. Man on first in Musial. Here's a pitch, ground ball, third base side. Anderson with the Wander Franco type flip to himself. Smits is retired, but the Tritons take the lead back. It's now a 4-3 ball game as we head to the 6th inning. You're listening to Notre Dame Baseball on the official radio network of the Notre Dame Tritons. Welcome back to Harold Neville Park here on the campus of Notre Dame Academy. We got a 4-3 ball game between the Tritons and the Cats. Dominic D'Angelo with you as we get into the top of the 6th inning. Ty Phillips, who started today in left field, he just finished pitching a moment ago, will be facing the new Triton pitcher, Bryson Kane. So Eli Conaher's day is done. Kane comes in, working on his fastball a little bit. No other defensive substitutions for the Tritons, as Phillips is just finishing his routine. It will be a right-handed batter versus a right-handed pitcher. Phillips versus Kane.
Lead off the top of the
And
sixth.
we are all set to go. Top of the sixth inning. Phillips will lead things off. Triton's going pretty deep in the bullpen. Reminder, they have a doubleheader at De Pere tomorrow. Starting to burn through some arms a little bit, and now there is going to be a little bit of a warning slash reminder, it looks like, on the behalf of the umpires over to player standing over in the bullpen of Green Bay East. First pitch of Kane is in for a strike on Phillips. 0-1 the count. Second pitch down low, strike two. A drop, strike two. Oh, 2 pitch coming from Kane. Swing and a high fly ball into center field. Collins calling for it. He makes the play. Phillips is retired, and the batter will be Carson Saldana, the second baseman.
Carson Saldana.
Saldana playing second base today. Number 9 hitter. Swings and drives the first pitch out to left field. Musial takes a couple steps back and makes the play. Been some pretty good contact on a couple of these swings. So 2 men down. Now the shortstop Tyler Boder will bat with 2 quick outs. Top of the 6th. Boder walked his last time up. That was in the 4th. Swings and drives this one in the gap in left center. Musial and Collins converging, and Musial makes the play.
We're going to the bottom of the sixth.
A quick 1-2-3 for Bryson Kane. Still 4-3 the score. The Tritons lead it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. So as we get things just about set to go here, 4-3 ball game. Tritons lead it. That'll be new pitcher on the mound for the Cats, Frank Badillo Beyer. Left-handed pitcher. Played center field to begin this game. He's now pitching, and he will be tasked with his first assignment, being Zach Lemieux. Lemieux, the first baseman, walked his last time up. So a lefty-lefty matchup. You got to think that's probably why they made the switch there. Lemieux's got some good power. Four 4-3 ball game. Next game for the Cats will be Monday. They'll be back at home against Shawano. Next game for Notre Dame will be, as I keep mentioning, a doubleheader tomorrow against the first place in the FRCC De Pere Redbirds at De Pere. So that's going to be big-time tilt when those two teams take the field tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. With all sorts of things going on. These guys, most of them being juniors and a couple seniors,
Lean up on the 6, Zach
they're
Lemieux.
going to play a doubleheader, and then they're going to go get dressed up and into suits for Academy Ball, which is the Notre Dame version of prom. That'll be happening tomorrow night. Zach Lemieux will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. Facing the pitcher Byer. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. First pitch missed outside. Here's a second pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1, the count evened up. Pitch inside. 2-1, the count. Two and one on Lemieux. Here's the pitch from Byer down the middle for a strike. Currently no action in the Notre Dame bullpen. Looks like it might be Kane's game to close when we get there in the 7th. That pitch missed down low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's the pitch. Called strike 3. Lemieux strikes out looking. So a backwards K in the scorebook. And now that'll bring up Cole Magnuson, the right fielder. Sacrifice bunt his last time on. Magnuson's also a lefty. Another lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. There's the pitch down low and away. 1-1 the count. Landon Lozier's getting warmed up. He's in the on-deck circle. They're going to go 3 straight lefties against Frank Badillo Byer, who's a left-handed pitcher on the mound right now. Big swing and a miss from Magnuson. 1-2. Pitch down low, misses. So Badillo Byer will set to deal. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Giving chase is Anderson. It's got a chance of dropping, and it'll be a fair ball. Magnuson's going to take a stop in between first and second. He will settle with a single. That'll bring up Landon Lozier. The leadoff man, Lozier the shortstop. He's got a man on first to work with. Man on first, Lozier in the batter's box. First pitch is in for a strike, so Badillo Byer will work from the stretch. Badillo Byer takes a look over at first. Now deals. Pitch to Lozier is fouled back. Byer's ready, Lozier's ready. Here's the pitch. Down low, bounces, and nearly gets away. Good block. Good block from the catcher, Dykser, right there. Magnuson may look to steal, and Byer's going to take a step off the mound just in case he was thinking of doing so. Lozier still at the plate. Back pick is not in time. Magnuson is still safe over at first base. Owen Weary, another lefty. It's going to be, what is that now, 5 straight lefties if we get there. Pitch down low in the dirt, misses. 2-1 the count on Lozier, the shortstop. Ball gets away. Magnuson will take his base down at second. A free bag for Cole Magnuson. Here's the pitch to Lozier up top. Ball gets away, and I think it's either ball four or may have hit him. Either way, Lozier will be safe down at first. Two men on. And now Owen Weary, the second baseman, will bat. Two men on. And only one man out. Magnuson is at second. Lozier's at first. Owen Weary will be in the batter's box. Another lefty-lefty matchup with Byer being a left-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch. Just misses up in the top of the zone, ball one. Pitch to Weary. Once again, just misses. Two and 0 to Weary. There's the pitch outside, called strike one. Here's the pitch, big swing and a miss. Strike two. Big pitch here. Here it comes from Byer. Swing and fouled back out of play. Pitch to Weary down low, misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Man on second, man on first, only 1 out. Christian Collins in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch from Byer. Ball 4, they're loaded.
Christian Collins.
Bases are loaded for Christian Collins, the center fielder. And now there's going to be a mound visit. We'll see what they decide to do here. We'll take a quick break as they have a conversation on the mound. All right, we're back. Bases are loaded. Bottom of the 6th. A big time at bat here for the young Christian Collins. In a 1-run game, can get some massive insurance runs on the board if he can get a hit here. First pitch is in for a strike. Another lefty-lefty matchup. It's going to be 5 straight left-handed batters against the left-handed pitcher Byer with this Collins at bat. There's ball 1. So Magnuson's at third, Lozier's at second, and Weary's at first. Here's the pitch to Collins, inside for a ball. Pitch to Collins, down low, called strike, outside corner. Pitch to Collins, big pitch, big swing, and a miss. Collins strikes out. Second out of the inning, that's going to bring out Donatello Badalamante. Bases are still loaded. Collins strikes out. 2 outs. If they get out of this, that would be huge. First right-handed batter that Byer has faced today will be Badalamante. Bases are still loaded. First pitch missed up high for a ball. Ground ball right at the shortstop, Boder. In time, no runs scored.
After 6, 4-3. No
After 6 innings. It's a 4-3 ball game. We go to the 7th. Cats coming up to hit. In a busy time of year for everybody involved. Only a couple weeks left in the regular school year. Of course, the baseball season's busy. Softball is busy this time of year. Soccer, girls soccer is busy. All the hectic schedules or track meets going on left and right. There's a meet at Freedom that I know the Tritons are participating in today, so if they haven't run already, good luck, and if they have run, hope it went well. You get things to take care of here, and then I mentioned it a little bit earlier, prom for a lot of juniors and seniors is tomorrow night. So they're going to play a doubleheader, at least the baseball guys are going to play a doubleheader, then probably end up going to prom. Hoping to get this one first, one step at a time. It's a 4-3 ball game. Bryson Kane will be on the mound. Had a quick 1-2-3 his last inning. And he's going to be tasked with, who is that in the on-deck circle getting warm up? That's Frank Badillo Byer, left-hander. He's going to lead off the top of the 7th. So we got some Back in Black going in the background. Time to close this one out. 4-3 ball game. Pretty close one. It's been a fun one. Bases have been crowded. Not a whole lot of runs for as many runners as they've left stranded each side. So Badillo Byer just got off of his relief appearance. Will be the leadoff man in the 7th. And we are all set. So, leadoff man is Badillo Byer.
Leading off top of the 7th. Frank Badillo Byer.
So, Badillo Byer will be the leadoff man. He started his day in center field, and he came in for a relief pitching appearance. First pitch is pop fly to Drew Sadinsky, the third baseman, quickly one out. So 1 down in the 7th. That'll bring up Larson Parks, who was the starting pitcher today and has since moved into the DHing role. Been a couple of quick outs. The first 4 for Kane. Here's a pitch that gets away from Badalamante and will end up back in the fence. 1-0 the count on Parks. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball left field. Musial underneath it. 2 quick outs. That'll bring up Andy Willis, the right fielder, with 1 out to work with and a 1-run deficit.
Andy Willis.
Willis is a lefty, so he has the advantage here against Kane. First pitch from Kane, swung on, popped up. Drew Sadinsky, the third baseman's got it, and that is how it ends.
Your final score.
A very, very efficient relief appearance from Bryson Kane. He got the final 6 outs of this game.
Both our teams for their efforts this afternoon.
And the Tritons come out victorious 4-3 over Green Bay East. That's going to do it from Harold Neville Park for all of the entire crew. Everyone up here in the press box, everyone behind the scenes who makes it work. I'm Dominic D'Angelo. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
That's tomorrow at the pier for